especially strawberry donuts. I do love the berry in my face in a strawberry donut. I'm just a man, what can I say? I'm a simple man. I like strawberry donuts. All right, we're quickly heading into the shops. We're gonna go hunt down some donuts. Hopefully they have some strawberry donuts. I'm gonna kick up a stink. That's all I can tell you. Oh my God. And welcome back to your mum's favorite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength. That's right. Now, a bit of a treat today. We're doing a full day of eating, as well as back day. We've got a big back session today, back, shoulders, and biceps. And it's one of those sessions where it's purely a pump chaser. So this is a day where I really do like to get in a lot of food, a lot of carbohydrates to really fuel that pump and fuel that growth. And it's a fun session for me, you know, because with a lot of my other training sessions, there's a lot of expectation with the numbers, whether it's pressing, deadlifting, or squatting, right? I do have expectations and numbers, sets and reps, etc. that I would like to hit each session. But this back session is more of a pump session, so it's a little more chill, more of a fun day for me. But we're going to eat lots of good food. Now, in terms of, you know, what I'm trying to do at the moment with my nutrition, obviously it's based around my goals. So, you know, I have a goal of achieving a huge deadlift. We'd like to go 1,000-pound deadlift, right? That's the goal for next year, as well as a 600-pound bench press, right? But that'll probably be in the next few months or so, a bit closer to that one. But in order to achieve these things, you know, we need to eat well. We need to eat for our goals. And, you know, today's video, the purpose is I want to show you how I eat, you know, someone with my goals. You know, what's my food look like on a training day, right? Obviously, I've shown you snippets, you know, pre-workout meals and things like that, what I eat before training. And it's been a long time since we've done, you know, one of these full day of eating videos. And, you know, my nutrition changes a bit from time to time, depending on my goals, right? But I do have aesthetic goals as well. You know, I'm trying to improve my body composition, trying to get leaner, you know, whilst holding on to as much muscle mass as possible. Now, I don't want to go below 140 kilograms. That's kind of what I'm weighing at the moment. You know, in order to achieve the goals that I have, I do need to put on some weight. Not quickly, just over the next, you know, 6 months or so, I would like to put on at least 5 kilograms, but I want it to be lean tissue. I don't want it to be fat. I want my body composition to improve as I get heavier. Now, that's obviously very hard to do, but I'll be honest with you, right? I'm obviously not a natural lifter. I never claimed to be natty. You guys know that by now. So I'll be using, you know, many different weapons at my disposal to achieve this. And I think I'm going to have to, because it's one of those difficult things, right? I'm already 140 kilos. I have a lot of muscle mass. And to keep adding muscle is difficult. The more muscle you add, generally the harder it gets to add. So, you know, we're going to have to be smart about what we're doing. But breakfast time, well, this is technically breakfast, right? It's what time we got? We're around 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm training at around 2 o'clock today. So we're going to do a smoothie or a shake for breakfast, but I'm going to eat a really solid meal about an hour before I train, an hour and a half before I train. That'll be more of a traditional breakfast. I'll go and have my bacon, eggs, and toast at a cafe before I train. But right now, this is a high protein, high carbohydrate kickstart to the day. You know, I'm looking to get, you know, roughly, it's about 95 grams of protein from this shake, as well as over 160 grams of carbohydrates. So we're going to put it together now. And this is a shake that it's not overly heavy, as in it doesn't take up too much volume. Yes, it's like a full one of these, but in the fact that I'm getting, you know, I think we're getting around 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories, and it's not going to be, you know, making me feel sick, which is really good first thing in the morning. And another thing I'm trying to get in the habit of is eating, you know, closer to waking. Normally I don't eat for the first few hours, but, you know, it's tough to get those protein targets in if you're actually missing the first few hours of the day, which I've come to realize over time. It's not impossible, but it makes it a little trickier. eating this shake or having this shake a bit earlier in the day just gets me closer to my target, so there's less pressure, for the rest of the day. So we'll start with 2 eggs today. Normally I do 3, however, I'm having that bacon and egg breakfast in a couple of hours, so I don't need to go crazy with the fats right now. So we'll just keep an eye on the fats. We'll go 2 eggs, good little protein booster, some good fats. Eggs make me feel good as well. They're a fucking superfood, man. Eat eggs. I like to consume them raw. I'm not saying you have to do that. Some people get concerned about bacteria, but I'm a conventional deadlifter, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. Now we're going to go 2 bananas today. Bananas are sometimes I add them in, sometimes I don't, but definitely a fantastic option. Potassium, excellent electrolyte, right? Very rich in that. Helps with cramping and things like that. So if you ever find yourself cramping, potassium could be something you're missing, as well as magnesium and sodium, but potassium's a big one. Get your bananas in, guys. There's nothing wrong with that at all. 2 bananas. We're going to go 3 scoops of whey protein, so 45 grams of whey protein, which is a good chunk. We go chocolate because I do like me some chocolate, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. 2, 3, get them in. Alright, baby. What else we got here? We got oats, 100 grams of oats, just regular freaking oats over here. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Just dump them in. Making a little bit of a mess, but that happens. That happens when you eat, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go. This is the secret ingredient, the ice cream. Today we got some chopped caramel, and everyone's always like, "Oh, you shouldn't be eating ice cream, especially not for breakfast." As I say, stop me. Come here right now and stop me. God of the heavens, smite me down if I shouldn't be doing this. Exactly. Either he's not there, or I can do this. One of the two. Roughly 150 grams. A few big scoopies in there. Ooh, we're packing this in, aren't we? Getting a bit dangerous. It'll be fun blending it. Woo! Don't get too excited. I am going to start a cooking channel. It's not going to be good, but I'm going to start a cooking channel. No one's going to watch it, but it'll be there. And some milk. I use light milk, lower in fat. I said I'm not trying to go crazy with the fats at the moment. Let us settle in there. Get in there. Oh yeah. Mate, it's looking like a treat. Alright. We don't overdo it. Otherwise it's not going to blend. It's going to fucking pop off, you know what I'm saying? You know what happens when it pops off, eh? It's a bit messy. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Alright, we're going to blend this. Give me a moment. It's noisy. Alright, baby, now here it comes. Yep, you know what I'm saying. Daff, what do you reckon? Are you excited for this? Daffy's just chilling over here. That's my dog. I've had Daffy for years now. I adopted Daffy. She was a cranky old girl, and we seen her there. And we're like, "You're gonna come home with us, girl. We're gonna look after you." She's a good girl. She's an old girl though. All right, have a look. Texture, consistency, mighty fine. It's like a thick shake. You know what I mean? Except there's good stuff in it. That is absolutely delicious. I'm going to smash this down now. As I said, 95 protein, 160 grams carbs, and 20 grams of fat. We're looking at around 1,200 calories, which is a freaking excellent start for the day. I'll smash this. I'm going to have my morning coffee in about a half an hour. I like to wait 90 minutes after waking before I have my caffeine. I'll explain more about that soon, but we'll smash this and we'll check back in real soon, baby. It's going to be a fantastic day. Let's get it.
I'm going to like Papa.
Oh yeah? Show me how you do it. Show me how you do a scooter. Get it?
I'll take it over.
Whoa! You're crazy! Extreme sports.
Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing, man.
Doing some crazy stuff. Alright baby, so we've got me coffee here. It's been 90 minutes now since I've woken up. I like to wait my 90 minutes after waking before consuming caffeine. It's just, if you consume caffeine immediately upon waking, which I know you'll want to, right? You want to have that coffee, you feel like it's going to wake you up, but it does affect, you know, the rest of your systems, the rest of the day when it comes to training performance, focus, and even sleep at night. There's a lot of studies that go into this. So I like to wait 90 minutes. I'll have a coffee with just a little bit of caffeine, but before I work out, I'll have my pre-workout, which is a much stronger hit of caffeine. But if you wait that 90 minutes, you know, before you consume your caffeine, you're actually going to get a lot more out of your caffeine when you take it. So that's very valuable, because caffeine's an excellent fucking thing to have. It's an excellent stimulant, and it can do some really good things for you with your performance and all sorts of things, your focus. So enjoy it, but know how to enjoy it. But we're taking the fucking bike out today. It needs a bit of a wash, I'm not going to lie to you. But take it out, it's a beautiful day. Sun's out, it's back day, get to eat some delicious food. I cannot complain. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to finish this, then I'll go grab my helmet, we'll jump on the bike and we'll start her up. She's pretty, you know what I'm saying? She's pretty. Oh yeah. Do you like it when I touch you right there? Yeah, you probably do. You need to just calm down, alright? Alright, we're back in a minute, and then we'll get on the road, get to training. Let's do it. Alright baby, so we've just gotten down to Swansea. We're going to get some bacon and eggs. It's time for our next meal. But you know, on the way here, on the ride over here, riding a motorcycle it's an awesome, you know, way to reflect on things and to think about life. It's time by yourself with no distractions, right? Which is important. And I was having a moment of gratitude. You know, I was riding here thinking, this is an incredible day. I'm very lucky to do what I do. I get up, have a delicious shake for breakfast, film some content, get to hop on the bike, go for a ride on a perfect day. Now I get to eat some food, some delicious food, go and train back, have a smoko, eat some more food, have a donut. You know what I mean? Get back on the bike, ride home, and have some more food and smoke some more and play some PlayStation, edit this video and put it online. And I'm truly grateful to do this. And it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work as well, don't get me wrong, but it's work that I really enjoy doing. And I'm truly grateful to have the opportunity to do this. So I just wanted to thank you guys for being here. You allow me to continue to do this, right, as a living. And in turn, you know, I always try to give you value back, so it goes both ways. And also a massive thank you to everybody who has signed up to the Cult Strength Method. That's my online coaching and programming system. So if you want to train with me, you know what I mean, you want to join our strong community, our group, where you get programming, you get feedback, you critique, we get group Zoom calls, you get education, you get strong. You can sign up at cultstrength.square.site. The link is in there. It's a subscription, so you sign up and you can cancel whenever you want. But I'm sure that once you're in there, you're not going to want to do that, because you get strong. You get strong as fuck. But yes, moment of gratitude. We're going to go and get some food now. It's time to eat. We'll chat when we get in there. Let's get it, baby. Thank you so much. Cheers, thank you. All right, baby. So we have 4 pieces of toast. That's not bad. We have 4 eggs. We have avocado, and we have a hell of a lot of bacon. So we're going to put this down now. I'm going to punish it. This is fuel for the pump, and I'm very excited. This is one of my favorite meals you could ever possibly give me. So if any guys are out there watching and you want to impress me, guys, just cook me some bacon and eggs. Just make sure you don't pull sumo, and I think we'll be okay. All right, baby, I am absolutely stuffed. That was delicious. Now we're gonna just do a quick little subtotal, a rough subtotal of what we've eaten so far today. So we had the 1200 calorie shake this morning, plus we got 900 calories here. This was roughly 42 grams protein, 65 carbs, around 50 grams of fat. This is the highest serving of fat that I'll have during the rest of the day. The rest of the day is actually quite low fat for me, but I feel fantastic right now. I feel full. And we also, we had the juice as well. Don't know if I mentioned that. But that's, 2100 calories. It's we're just after 12:30 now. So we're gonna head back and have a smoko. And then in an hour's time, we'll head to the gym. But don't you worry, I did save room for my donut, and I saved room for my pre-workout because we're gonna catch a filthy donut pump. There's something about a donut pre-workout that just makes training better. It makes life better, especially strawberry donuts. I do love they bury my face in a strawberry donut. I'm just a man, what can I say? I'm a simple man, I like strawberry donuts. All right, we're quickly heading into the shops. We're gonna go hunt down some donuts and maybe a Monster for pre-workout. I couldn't fit my actual pre-workout in my little bag today on the bike, so we'll have to make do with some caffeine from here, but hopefully they have some strawberry donuts. I'm gonna kick up a stink. That's all I can tell you. Alright baby, so we've just rocked up to the gym. We've just been listening to some heavy bangers for 20 minutes and I am fucking amped right now. We had some Orphan on, some Traders. But fun fact, this Friday night we're heading to Kublai Khan up in Newcastle. They're playing with Guilt Trip and Terror, also 2 of my other favourite bands. So it's going to be really good to catch up with Matt. He is vocalist from Kublai. So I've been in contact with Matt for like 6 or 7 years now. He's even run quite a few of my programs. He loves to lift weights. It'd be cool if we get an opportunity to get to a gym, but I think they're on a pretty tight schedule, so that may not be the case. But I fucking am amped to go and see Kublai Khan. I love me some live hardcore music, man. That's good shit. But pre-workout, as I said before, I forgot my actual pre-workout. Couldn't fit it in my bike, so OG Green Monster for the caffeine. Has carbs as well, obviously. So I'll put these in after my session as another subtotal, but there's like 60 grams of carbs in this. I'll sip on this during the session as well as some Gatorade if I need some more carbs. But we also have, oh, don't forget, guys, my favorite strawberry donut. You know what I mean? That's inappropriate, but I'm sorry if there's any mums watching. I'm sorry that you probably feel uncomfortable right now because you know what's up. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't pretend you don't. And guys watching this, you know, you love it. You guys love it. I mean, I don't mean to discriminate. I'm sorry. We'll do it properly. People that pull sumo may not like this one, but you conventional deadlifters, you absolutely know what's up. Strawberry donuts for the win. Yeah, chocolate's cool too, as we always say, but strawberry is a winner. So we'll smash this now. Then it's time to hit back. It's going to be a crazy session actually because I've eaten quite a lot of calories already. I would say we're up at nearly 2,500 calories maybe before training, and it's just nearly 130. So we're going to get in there, we're going to hit it, and we'll catch up soon. Let's go. Oh my god, it makes me so you know. All right, we are in the gym now, so we're training back. We're going to start with the hammer strength iso lateral lat pull down, so a vertical pull, and we finish this. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna hit the hammer strength row, the chest supported row, isolateral row. So vertical pull, horizontal pull, and then I'm really gonna focus on the rear delts and the upper back in more of a squeeze sense. So no more pulling or rowing, it'll be call it what, reverse cable flies, but as well as the pec deck, but reverse pec deck for the rear delts, right? And then we're gonna hit some lateral delts and some biceps to finish the pump. So upper back, a lot of the lats, the rhomboids, things like that, right? Obviously the traps will be getting worked as well, the rear delts, but some heavy compound work before we get some isolation work in. That's how I like to train. And we'll go with these first two movements pretty heavy. We'll start with one plate and we'll go plate jumps, and we'll go sets of 10 each set up until the top set, you know, acquiring volume as we go. So by the time we get to that last set of 10 with, you know, the full stack, it should be pretty challenging. But that's how I'm gonna do it today. So high intensity, high energy, high output. We're gonna get a filthy pump, and we're gonna get all those calories to work, because if you're gonna eat like that, you better put them to work. Otherwise, you turn into a fat shit, and let's be real, you don't wanna be that, do you? No, you wanna be jacked. You wanna be a fucking gorilla. Absolutely, we'll get to work now. Won't be too much chat during the session. I'm just gonna hit this shit. You're gonna hear enough of me talking today, so let's get to work. All right, baby, we have 80 kilos per hand. This is like a pretty heavy machine, as in it's quite true to weight as well. We'll do a set of 10 here. We'll see how it goes, but this is 80 kilos per hand, 160 kilos total, right? In terms of lat pull downs, that's pretty fucking heavy. I weigh around 140 kilos, so that's not too bad. We'll give it 10 reps. See if we can go heavier. We'll go heavier, but we may struggle to actually fit any more weight on there, but we can make it happen if we need to, I think. Let's go. That's actually fucking heavy. I'm happy with that, but what I'll do is I'll take one plate off and do a back down set, as many reps as I can, and then we got rows. That food, god damn. All right, back down set with a more focus on better technique. That last set was really heavy, so I did use a bit of momentum. and it wasn't optimal, but we'll make it right now with this set. We'll get a really good squeeze before we move on. Let's go. So 5 plates aside on this one, 100 kilos each hand. But in all honesty, right, this is, I find this personally a lot easier than the lat pull down version of this machine. I did, what, 4 plates aside on that one, and it was considerably harder than the 4 plates I just did on this. So I assume I could do 10 clean reps with this weight. Again, I'm still using full stretch, full range of motion, right? Full stretch, full contraction, no choppy reps. We're taking the muscle of the joint through a full range for maximal fucking gains. Absolutely. If you're doing it any other way than that, you're doing it wrong, baby. It is what it is. All right, 100 kilos each hand, let's go. I'll go 1 plate heavier. It probably won't be 10 reps, but I reckon we can get like 6 to 8 clean reps with 6 plates aside, which is pretty good. Let's go. All right, baby, 1 more set now. We have 6 plates per side on the hammer strength row machine. And we'll give it, I reckon, 6 to 8 reps. I don't want to start swinging around on it. I want 6 to 8 good, full range of motion repetitions. I'll be happy with that. Then we're going to move on to that isolation work. We're going to get some intensity in there, whole bunch of volume and a filthy pump. And we'll probably check our body weight as well. But just quickly, Cold Strength figure 6 lifting straps. If you want yours, baby, head to my website, coldstrength.square.site. We have wrist wraps, wrist straps. We have knee wraps as well. And we'll have some new merch drops out any week now. So I've been working on some cool designs. I'm very excited to share them with you, but we'll hit this now. We'll move on to the pump stuff. You know about the pump stuff. I know you do. Go. All right, baby, now to finish this session hard, what we're gonna do is the reverse pec deck, so rear delt fly with the pec deck. We'll pair that with a lateral raise with dumbbells, and then we're going to hit the reverse cable flies again for the rear delt and the upper back, and we'll pair that with some bicep curls. Not going to do heaps of arms today. I do have a full arm session tomorrow, so just a little bit of biceps, more so just for the feeling of the pump today. And I'll get through these and the lateral raises, then we'll go weigh myself. We'll see what the pump's like. We'll take the pump cover off, and then we'll smash the rest of the session out before we move on to our post-workout nutrition. But it's been a good session so far. I'm feeling a ridiculous pump, hey? Ridiculous. Still a bit of food in my belly, but that's most sessions, man. Like, unfortunately, we have to eat. We have to eat a lot of food. We do the best we can, but sometimes you still get a bit of food in there. That's life. We'll hit this now. Let's go. Third set of this. Now, one thing that I really love to do with these accessory movements, things that aren't heavy compound movements, right? Lower risk of injury movements. I really like to push the intensity as I fatigue. So I'm doing, almost close to failure each set. What I'm doing is also increasing the weight each set and getting as many reps as I can the next set. It may not be as many as the set before, but we're trying to achieve that same number, pushing with even more intensity each set further we get into the session, which is a difficult way to do things. And don't get me wrong, but it's very rewarding. But I wouldn't do it with every training session, absolutely not. Just with the accessory movements that are really low risk of injury, nothing like heavy barbell press or anything like that, but reverse flies, lateral raises, bicep curls, that sort of stuff. Let's go. Alright baby, so I'm feeling a filthy pump. We've done no biceps yet though. No biceps at all, but we'll get 3 sets of bis in as a paired set with the reverse cable fly. As I said though, tomorrow is the main arm day, so right now it's just the delts and the back that's feeling really pumped. But we'll finish it off now, and then we'll weigh ourselves before we leave. Let's go. I'll tell you what though, the reverse cable fly, I think it's the cables themselves, they're real stiff and not smooth. So you really need fuck all weight for that to feel very challenging. So although it was only light, it absolutely serves its purpose, especially once you're already fatigued, right? I'm fucking smashed. That was a lot of work in a short amount of time. We're going to weigh ourselves, and then it's time for our post-workout nutrition. Let's go. All right, baby, daily weigh-in. A little bit later than I normally do it, but I've eaten a lot of food. I've also been to the bathroom several times, so it evens out. We'll see what we weigh post-workout. Here we go. 139.5-ish. It's always around the same. It's around 140 kilos at the moment, but each week my body composition is improving, so I'm getting slightly leaner, but I'm holding onto that weight. The way I can tell is that pump becomes a lot more impressive as well. I feel good right now, but it's time to go. We'll chat in a sec, baby. Oh yeah. So, we've just got back from the gym. Smoko, obviously. Can't really show you, you know what I'm saying, but you can use your imagination, friends. Now, post-workout nutrition, I have 2 of these. Now, these are actually like a lactose-free milk protein shake. Not that I have any issues with, you know, lactose products or milk, but I'm drinking quite a lot of liquid and a few shakes each day, so these actually taste really good, roke beers. So if you're in Australia, I'm not sure if they sell them outside of here, but these are fantastic. So 60 grams of protein here, and I had a post-workout donut as well. Strawberry again, of course. So I've been smashing this. The plan is to finish these, get back on my bike, head back home, and I'll have to eat another meal of some sort. So, you know, I'll be honest with you, right? At this weight, I'm 140 kilos. It's uncomfortable. Most of the day, most of the time, I'm uncomfortable, which is why I do like to get as many liquids in as possible, just because when you eat a lot of solid foods, it's very difficult to keep it down. Spitting food everywhere. It is difficult to keep it down sometimes, especially during training. And I have had some digestive issues, you know, recently, but they're getting better. There's certain things that I'm doing to obviously improve that in my gut health. Something big for me is that when my mental health suffers, when I get really stressed out, things like that, my stomach is the first thing to kind of go on me. The brain and the stomach are very closely related. So as soon as my brain gets a bit messy, my appetite absolutely disappears, and it's an effort to just put away a spoonful of food. So I've found ways to work around that, right? Because we're all faced with a set of circumstances. Everyone's different. Some people have no issues eating. I really do struggle sometimes worse than others. Sometimes I'm okay, but most of the time it can be tough, especially when I'm looking to get, you know, 5,000-6,000 calories, you know, plus sometimes. It's a challenge, but we get it done. We get it done because that's, you know, my goals. You know, they require me to do that, so we get it done. It's as simple as that. You can make as many excuses as you want, but you've just got to find your own way of getting it done. There's no, you know, right way or wrong way. You know, if it's working for you, it's working for you. Obviously, there's more desirable ways of doing things and less desirable ways of doing things, but at the end of the day, if you can't do it a certain way, you've still got to find a way to do it. Otherwise, you're just making excuses, right? And that's pretty it's pretty straightforward. But one other thing I'll touch on for health's sake is that when you see a lot of influencers, bodybuilders, strongmen, when they're eating upwards of 800, 900 grams of carbs, up to 1,000 grams of carbohydrates a day, you know, you should be aware that they're probably taking something like insulin to help them utilize those carbohydrates, because eating that many carbohydrates over a long-term basis, you know, that can be dangerous. You know, there's health issues that can occur from that, so we have to make sure we're utilizing everything correctly. And you should be aware that there's things that people take to help them utilize such an excess amount of carbohydrates, right? It's really a lot. It's really more than anybody needs, but when you're really heavy and you're trying to put on weight, that's how you do it. So I just wanted to be transparent with you. You know, there's been times that I've taken things that will help me with, you know, utilizing carbohydrates. Right now, I'm not using anything like that. But there's, you know, times where I'm eating upwards of 800 grams of carbs a day. But right now, I don't think it's quite that high. It doesn't need to be. What I'm doing right now is working for me. I'm getting stronger. You know, I'm dropping body fat, and I'm holding my body weight. So you can make what you want of that. Again, I'm not natural. Okay, so I'm not natural. I always say that. I like to be transparent because, you know, we should have realistic expectations. But yeah, I hope, you know, that information is somewhat useful to you. But right now, I'll smash this. I'll finish my donut off. I'll when I'm editing, I'm gonna obviously do the subtotals and the calories, so I'll put them on the screen here for my pre-workout Monster, the Gatorade I had during the workout. I had 1 donut pre-workout, 1 donut post-workout, and 2 of these. So I'll put them in here and we'll add up the subtotal. We'll chat soon, babe. I'm going to ride home now. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, so we're at Yoga Berry and we're going to get some yogurt because I love frozen yogurt. You can judge me if you want, but are you God? I don't think so. He doesn't exist. Maybe he does. What do I know? Smite me down if you do. We're still good guys, we're hanging in there. Alright. Ooh, strawberry and Nutella. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Wait for the next one. The next one's going to remind you of something. I know it is. Ready? Come in close. Ready? What's this remind you of? Oh. Oh golly. It's like in the movies when you see that. Oh yeah. Tough. Tough. Yeah. Come on, Dick. Look at this. Absolutely. Alright, so I couldn't help myself get some frozen yogurt. It is delicious. There was 400 grams worth of stuff. I'm going to have to go and add up the macros for that, so I'll do that and I'll chuck it in here. But a delicious dessert. Now, typically we don't have dessert before dinner, right? But closes at 7:30, so I had to get down here and I make the rules. Right? Again, as I said, God smite me down if I'm wrong. I make the rules. And I wanted to have this. And I wanted strawberry donuts earlier. It is what it is. Fight me. You won't. Probably can't find me. And if you did, you like me too much. You know what I mean? We have this special thing, you and I. Yes, we do. Don't deny it. We're just two straight dudes looking at each other. Admiring each other. That's right. Anyway, back to business. I'm going to smash this down. And then I'm going to head home and have some dinner, I think. And then we'll catch up. We'll probably wrap the video up then, I think. I might have another dessert, but we'll figure it out then. But I do have to edit this video and get it online. So if you're still here, I'm going to enjoy this more than you did because I get to actually eat it. Alright, so it is just gone 9 o'clock, getting a little late. Obviously, at the moment, travelling to train in Newcastle most days is time consuming and it does affect how I eat, obviously, right? So I'm on the road a lot of the time, so it's not like I can just, cook in the kitchen and do what I want in that sense. So, ideally, I'd like to eat more meat during the day, but this is, heavy on the meat. A lot of beef mince in here. Obviously I had some bacon and eggs this morning, animal products, but I do definitely would like more meat. But your only real option when you're out is fast food, and I'm trying to avoid that because it does affect my stomach health. It's not good for you, you know what I mean? The macros, whatever the macros are, it just doesn't feel good in my body. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. But as soon as I get my own gym space set up and I have my routine back, eating will be much easier. I'll be more consistent with my food and I'll be able to have a set plan of what I'm going to have. But, for now, as I said, we make do. But as I said just a moment ago, heavy on the protein here, heavy on the meat, big protein meal, carbs as well. It's quite low in fat though, because I've had, enough fat for the day really. I don't really need to eat that much more. It's something that you need to probably, keep in mind if you're trying to improve your body composition, is that, you don't want to eat too many fats. It doesn't help the situation. You know what I'm saying? regardless of calories in, calories out. I understand that's a thing, but when it comes to body composition and changing that, it's not as simple as calories in, calories out. What you eat does, play a big part in that. It's not the same as just trying to lose weight or gain weight. It's a little different. But I'm going to smash this down now. I will still have some dessert, and I have this big bottle of juice as well. So it's like a shepherd's pie. Delicious. And we've got a bread roll as well. But I'll put the total for my dinner and my dessert in here, in some text, with the subtotal for the day, my daily total calories, my macros, protein, carbs, and fat. And it's an estimation. It's a pretty close estimation, but it's not 100% accurate. I'm not sitting here measuring everything, but I have a pretty good idea. But I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the training session. And yeah, I've got an exciting week of training. My next session, we're back at Base Gym. Sebastian's holding a deadlift seminar, and I'll be doing the demonstrations for the deadlift, the conventional deadlift, of course. So there'll be a lot of knowledge to be had. That's on Wednesday, so keep your eyes out for that. We also have arms tomorrow, so that's going to be a 6 session. Until next time, I think you know what to do, baby. Of course, you have to like this video, drop a comment, subscribe, then go to the fucking gym, because I'm going to eat now. See you soon.